upgrading your from one version to another version, upgrading, so patching. So all will use the sum tool. All will use the sum tool, software upgrade manager tool. For this tool, to use this tool, we know what to do, what prerequisites we have to take care, and everything. For some tool, we require the stat.xml file. In the maintenance planner, we have to calculate the stat.xml file, we have to calculate it, right? So once we calculate it, we need to download the all the softwares, right? So we have downloaded, I have downloaded, I have kept into the, so in the SAP ECC patches in the E drive, right? So we have the softwares are available, all the softwares are available here, right? So you can see all the softwares patches are available. Along with we have the XML file, sum file, XML file. So all the patches are available in our systems, right? So this is the one thing. So apart from that, the prerequisites, we know the preparation activities, prerequisites, maintenance planner, queues clearing, all those things, right? So this is what we discussed yesterday, right? Let me log into the system once. Okay, so let me log into the system once, verify the are there any failed update records. That is the main thing here, and MCIX queues and space. So these are things are the very important. Some more we have some space available here for upgrade, so that is fine. So patches are there here, upgrade patches are available here, some patches. So now just I'm checking the spam and saint trans. It should be clear in spam and saint. It should not be stuck in any old one. Okay, so it is the 85 version. So just settings for speed up. Okay, you have files, nothing. So everything is okay. So now what we are going to do, we are going to start the sum tool for upgrade purpose, right? So what we are going to do, we are upgrading our NetWeaver. So in the ECC system, we are upgrading. So ECC system, so these components are going to upgrade as we calculated yesterday. So these components, this component SP level is going to change in our case. This component SP level is going to change our case. So we are going to deploy all those things. We are going to change this one, right? So this is our ECC system. ECC system. This is our ECC system. NetWeaver ECC system. We are going to update this one, right? So as part of this upgrade, okay, we are going to upgrade this system. So we have the XML file, everything is ready. So now what is the next action item? Once your preparation activities we have completed, so then we need to sum tool starting procedure. We need to start the sum tool. We need to start the sum tool. Okay, so there is a specific procedure for the sum tool. So it's not like that other tools. Sum tool, there is a specific procedure. Sum tool, up there is a some versions. We have the sum tool version, sum 1.0, then sum 2.0, sum 1.0, which means 1.0. Now I think it's 1.1. So up to your SAP NetWeaver release up to 7.5, up to here we have to use the, so some 1.0 or 1.1 we have to use it, right? Then above NetWeaver means plus and above. What I can do? So plus, okay, plus means above. NetWeaver 7.5 and 7.5 version above, we need to use the sum 2.0 version. This is the one of the very important question. So when to use sum 1.0, when to use sum 2.0, right? That is the one. If your NetWeaver version means in the system status, we can find out the what is our NetWeaver version or basis component version. You can check. Otherwise, you can go to the SAP NetWeaver version 7.50, right? 7.5. So our version is then 7.5. Then in this case, which version of the sum tool we have to use it? Anybody can jump in here? which version of the sum tool we have to use in this case? As per this thumb rule, which version of the sum tool we have to use it?
0.2 we can use it.
0.2. So 2.0.
2.0.
Yeah, 2.0. Sir.
Yeah, 2.0. I'm wondering where is the 0.0.
And sorry for interrupting. In the spam, last we did some upgradation. Sir, which is
Right.
can you
Right.
check that one?
Right. I think that is in the ECD, I think, right? ECD. I stopped ECD.
Yes.
While we are doing this one, if I start ECD, this space also will get occupied. So that's
Sure,
why
sure.
I stopped it for some time. Let's see once this is in progressing, then the time so we will check this one also. Okay.
No, sir. Actually, I thought we are doing an ECD only. Okay.
ECP production we are doing. So
Okay,
once the production we done, then we copy the data copy we can perform to ECP to ECD. So
Okay.
same data will get. So let's see. Okay. So this is the one of the important point you can remember in your diary. Okay. This is a very, very important point. So as per the starting procedure, first what we have to do, first copy the sum file from your download folder, whatever your download folder, right? From download folder to, so under so /usr SAP SID, under this folder we have to copy. Then extract the sum SAR file. It is a SAR file. Why? Because SAP related all files are SAR. Extract the sum SAR file. So using SAP car command. Once you extract it, so then start the sum tool with administrator user. Administrator command prompt mode. We need to start it. Then launch the sum URL from browser. Launch the sum URL. Once you start the sum tool, it will generate the one URL. It will generate the URL. So that URL we have to open the URL from the browser. So then enter the SID ADM user and password we have to enter it. Then proceed with the next steps. Okay. So this is the sum tool starting procedure. Okay. So remember these steps. It's very, 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 each and every step is very important here. So here, so now first copy the sum tool, right? Sum tool. So go to the here we have the SAP ECC patches, right? In the ECC patches. So here we have the sum tool, right? Copy the sum tool, go to CD, so USR SAP SID. Under the SID, we need to paste this one, right? So we have to copy this one. Done, right? Extract the sum tool. The next step is for extract the sum tool, right? We have to extract the sum tool. Now everybody knows using the SAP car command, using the SAP car -xvf space sum20 star dot SAR. So the sum file, total file we have to give it, but so I just given the star, it will take it all, right? 20 sum 2.0 SP18 latest version. Just click on the enter button, then sum tool will get extracted here. Sum tool will get extracted here. Okay. So let's see here. Yeah, see here. Sum tool is, some folder is created here. Some folder is created. Inside that above folder is created. So basically, some folder is created. It is getting extracted. It is getting extracted. All the sum files are getting extracted here. See here, files are getting extracted here. This will be very speed, but it's very slow. Okay, so sum tool is getting extracted, right? So once it is extracted, we need to start the sum tool. Start the sum tool using the administrator command prompt mode. So this is called the elevated mode. Elevated mode means, so elevated mode means administrator command prompt mode. So that word is cannot, so that word is different in the SAP side. That's why I told you, right? Administrator command prompt mode we have to generate. So then it will launch the URL. So I will show you how to launch it here. So here, what passwords you required, you need to gather as a prerequisite. So following passwords you required. You required the passwords. One is the SID ADM user password. Then you need 000 DDIC, so 000 client password, and SAP is a Windows, right? SAP services SID, the password. All are 000 client only. 000 things we required here. So these users related passwords you need to keep it ready. Why? Because we have to enter in the sum tool. We have to enter in the sum tool. So this is the first question. How will you start the sum tool? Right? So when you will keep in your resume saying that you've done the SAP upgrades, right? They may ask you first question, what is the version of the sum tool? So then which cases you have to use the 1.10 sum 2.0. So you will tell, right? Then how will you start the sum tool? So you have to explain these 6 steps here. Then later remaining steps come. Okay. So how will you extract the sum tool using the SAP car command? All right. So where you will extract it under USR, SAP, SID, you will extract it. See here how many files are getting extracted. Sum tool. That's why they have keep it as a .sar file. Why? Because this is SAP, right? That's why SAR. If it is the zip file, .zip, if it is the PDF, like that, they will keep it, right? WinZip, WinRAR. So this is the SAP related files. So that's why they kept that their extension is called the .sar. It's SAP extension signature. So that's why .sar, SAP archive. These are the files are getting extracted under the sum tool here, under the sum tool here. These are the files are getting extracted here. You see here under USR, SAP, SID. So under the SID, we have the sum tool. Sum tool is getting extracted here. It is getting extracted. So ECP, sum tool. So all the folders or files are getting created here. See here how many files. Not very very easy. So it's a very critical high level tool, SAP sum tool. See here how many files got extracted here. So 15,142. So files they have got extracted. One single file, how many files folders got extracted? See here, right? So you got it now. So now how to start the sum tool then, right? So you have extracted, sum tool is extracted. Then start the sum tool with the administrator prompt mode here, right? So then what you have to do, you have to go to the here, just CMD command prompt mode. Then right click and run as a administrator, right? Run as a administrator. Then you have opened the command prompt mode in the administrator. So then here you have to up to here you need to copy under USR, SAP, SID. Right? Up to here you need to copy the path. Up to here you have to go inside of the file USR, SAP, SID, some above folder. Here you need to just remember the command here. Okay. Here you need to use the sum start space config host agent space and SID. SID means ECP. Okay. Sum start space config host agent space SID, right? So this syntax you have to give it here. So start the sum tool. The command is very important, guys. So sum start space config host agent space SID. So you have to give this one, you have to give this one, right? You have to give this one, then sum will be started, right? So why we are giving the config host agent means sum tool, start the sum tool, but attach to the SID, but through via config host agent, which means sum tool will not directly talk to the your SAP system. Sum is the tool. This will not directly talk to the your SAP system. Via host agent, it will start it. Via host agent, it will start it. So that's why sum start space config host agent, then SID, then it will start the so sum tool here. Okay, remember this one. See here, I'm executing the command. See here, it will start it here. So sum start. So why? Because we have to go inside of this above folder. So we have the binaries are there. That's why we need to start in the command prompt mode only. Then click on the enter button. Then it will start, and it will start elevated mode. Then it will open the one URL. It will ask us to open the one URL here. See here, this starting here. Right? So here, see here, SAP host agent is stopped. Host agent. Now see here, there is a one URL got generated. So this is the URL. So this URL we have to open in the browser. This URL we have to open in the browser. This URL, so we have to open in the browser. This URL we have to open in the browser here. Right? Just to go to the command prompt mode. Just click on the enter button, right? Just to go to the advanced, just click on the OK button. Then it is asking the user ID and password, same as like, but some SWPM tool, so will open, SWPM tool will open, SWPM tool. So SWPM tool, so here automatically it will open the URL in the browser. But some tool, so we have to manually open, it will generate the URL in the some screen. So just copy the URL, you have to open in the one of the browser. Then it will ask the user password. Then here you have to enter the SID ADM. What is the SID? And the password, the some password we have to open it. The password we have to open it. So the port number for the sum tool is the 1129. This is also one of the interview question. So port number for sum tool. So port number for sum tool. So port number for sum tool 1129. So what is the port number for the SWPM tool? These are small interview questions. Okay. What is the SWPM port number? Hello, am I audible?
4237.
4227.
4237.
Yes, that is the one. So even you missed, I think you forgot about the sum SWPM tool, right? So these port numbers are very important. So in each and every interview question they may ask you. Remember that one. Each and every interview, the port numbers are very important because standard port numbers. So definitely they may ask you. Sum tool is for the 1129. That is for the 4237 is for the SWPM tool. Okay, remember that words. So now it will open the sum tool, some screen opened. Once you entered it, it will is opened the URL in the browser. Some screen is opened. See here, it is asking the first screen itself. It is asking the stack configuration file. It is asking the stack configuration file here, right? So if you don't have without configuration file, we cannot enter inside of the sum tool. So first screen itself, we have to give the sum. So SWPM, the maintenance planner XML file we have to provide it, right? Just in the ECC patches, we have provided the ECC file. Just click on the OK button. Then only it will take it further. then it will open the next screen here. If you are doing the migration, suppose I'm in the SQL server, I want to go to the ECC HANA database migration, then you can just use the HANA DB. Now I'm not doing the migration, just upgrading my SAP system here, right? Just no migration, just click on the next button. Then it will open the, so it will display the scenario strategy here. Scenario strategy here. See here, what type of scenario you want to execute it here. So there the total 3 types of scenarios are available in the SUM screen. Total 3 types of scenarios are available. One is the single system. Single system means, so it's a kind of longer downtime. There is no shadow system concept here. So standard configuration, standard downtime here. Downtime optimized means here near zero downtime maintenance option will be enabled. Our downtime will be reduced. Downtime will be reduced here. So this is called the downtime optimized configuration, right? So what is the shadow concept here? The mainly shadow concept means here, so suppose here, basically I will tell you the one example here. So normally outside, so in our real world, we'll see any one of the testing, maybe clinical trials, any testing, first of all, similar to humans, this is the real person, right? So similar to, so this one, they will perform the testing, clinical trials, lab testing, any new vaccine, something they will not directly, they will not test on the humans, right? First of all, they will test on the similar to humans genuine, they will test on the, so different monkeys, some different similar to human shadow, similar to shadow, they will test it on the shadow here, right? So here, this is called the shadow system here. Similar to main system, then first of all, they will test on the, so shadow here. Once they will upgrade, everything is success in the shadow system, then data will be copied from, so your shadow to main system. In this way, we can reduce the some downtime here. In this way, we can reduce the downtime. This is the original, this is the shadow system. Example, one more example. So similar to suppose there is a one testing has to be done on me, okay, on me. So then I have one shadow system is there. I have one shadow Ravi is there, right? So first of all, they will test it on the shadow Ravi. With the shadow Ravi, once you then tested, everything is success. Then, so no issues, no impact. Why? Because in the shadow Ravi, no business, nothing will happen. Just your upgrading purpose, you are using the shadow Ravi. First, you will do the upgrade on the shadow Ravi. Once everything is done, nothing is impacted, then you can copy the upgraded data from shadow to main system. Till then, your Ravi, original Ravi is up and running. He can do his roles and responsibilities. He can do his duties without any issues, right? So that is called the shadow system concept. This is the original shadow, but shadow system is similar to your main system. Suppose here the shadow Ravi having, suppose here he is the mole, same as here also. He is having some kind of weight, same here also weight, height, same weight. So similar to main system, here the shadow system will be built. Why? Means to avoid the longer downtime. If you directly, your SAP SUM tool, if directly they will do the upgrade on the main system. If you directly they do the main upgrade on system, if something goes wrong, so maybe sometimes they may larger downtime also, right? Sometimes larger downtime means huge downtime. Downtime means it will impact the business impact. So that's why instead of directly updating on the main system, you can also update on the shadow system first. Once it is successful, the upgraded data we can copy to the main system single shot. So this way we can avoid the multiple downtimes on the main system, and there is no issues with the data patches. Why? Because no one sure how this new patches, whatever the download patches will behave on your system, right? No one don't know. So in that case, what they will do, they will don't in this case. So first of all, shadow system we will create. That's why it's saying that you want to go with the single system. means no shadow system instance is used here. So if you use the single system, the longer downtime will be used. Standard system means longer downtime. Shadow will be created with the minimum resources. Somewhat the downtime will be reduced. Standard configuration. Downtime optimized means, so shadow will be created. Uptime tasks are very more. Downtime tasks will be reduced near to zero. Downtime will be reduced here. So this is used in the production environment. This is used in the non-production environment. This is used in the non-important when we don't have much space. Why? Because here shadow system is creating, which means if this is having 100 GB, then this is also 100 GB, right? So some space, some amount of memory required. So this we will use it when we don't have enough memory, enough space in the system. That's why shadow system we are using. So here we can configure it here. Otherwise, we can go for the standard, right? So which option we will choose it here? Scenario strategy, you got it right. What type of, based upon this scenario strategy, your entire upgrade will run. Then it will give the information how much time it will take. Right? So that is the motive of the scenario strategy here. Right? Single. Suppose, so let me explain in Telugu. Okay? Shadow ante endante similar ga షాడో సిస్టమ్ అంటే ఏంటంటే ఇది ఒక ఒరిజినల్ సిస్టమ్. సరే, ఇది మన ఒరిజినల్ ఈసీపీ సిస్టమ్. జస్ట్ ఎక్స్క్యూజ్ ఫర్ ది నాన్ తెలుగు గైస్, జస్ట్ ఎక్స్క్యూజ్. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద మెయిన్ సిస్టమ్, రైట్? నువ్వేం చేస్తున్నావు? సమ్ టూల్ ద్వారా డైరెక్ట్ గా దీన్ని అప్గ్రేడ్ చేస్తున్నావు. దీన్ని అప్గ్రేడ్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఏంటంటే సమ్ టూల్ ఒకసారి నీ యొక్క ఎస్ఐపి సిస్టమ్ స్టాప్ చేస్తుంది, అన్అవైలబిలిటీ ఉంటుంది. సో మల్టిపుల్ టైమ్స్ రీస్టార్ట్ చేస్తుంది, అది చేసేసుకుంటుంది. ఎందుకంటే నువ్వు సమ్ టూల్కి హ్యాండ్ ఓవర్ ఇస్తున్నావు కాబట్టి సమ్ టూల్ టేక్ ఓవర్ చేస్తుంది. బట్ ఇది మెయిన్ సిస్టంలో డైరెక్ట్ నువ్వు చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి ఇది ప్రొడక్షన్ సిస్టమ్. సో ప్రొడక్షన్ సిస్టంలో డైరెక్ట్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుందంటే రేపు పొద్దున్నే ఆ ప్యాచ్ లెవెల్ ఏదైనా ఇష్యూ ఉన్నా సరే, ఏదైనా ఇష్యూస్ ఉన్నా రేపు పొద్దున్నే సో ఎంటైర్ సిస్టమ్ వచ్చేసి క్రాష్ అయిపోతుంది. సో టు అవాయిడ్ దిస్ వన్, రైట్? సో టు అవాయిడ్ అండ్ ఆల్సో డైరెక్ట్గా దీంట్లో అప్డేట్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుందంటే ఎక్కువ డౌన్ టైం ఉంటుంది. అది బిజినెస్కి ఇంపాక్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఎందుకంటే ప్రొడక్షన్లో బిజినెస్ రన్ అవుతుంది. మరి ఇది ఒక్కసారి నువ్వు రన్ చేసినావంటే ఏమవుతుంది? ఒక్కసారి చేసినావంటే నువ్వు సో ఒక్కసారి షాడో సిస్టమ్ లేకుండా డైరెక్ట్ దీనిలో చేసిన అనుకో, రేపు పొద్దున్న ఏదైనా ఇష్యూ వచ్చిందనుకో బిజినెస్కి ఇంపాక్ట్ అవుతుంది. సో అలా ఇంపాక్ట్ కాకూడదనే సో ఎస్సీపీ వాడు ఏం చేసిందంటే, బాబు నువ్వు అలా చేయవసరం లేదు, సమ్ టూల్లో నువ్వు సినారియో స్ట్రాటజీ వస్తుంది. ఇఫ్ యూ చూస్ యూ నీడ్ షాడో సిస్టమ్ మీన్స్ similar to your main system, so some tool will create the one new shadow system will be created. Similar to your main system, some tool will create the shadow system. సో దీంట్లో బిజినెస్ లాగిన్ కాదు, దీంట్లో బిజినెస్ లాగిన్ అవుతారు. సో దీంట్లో ఇంపాక్ట్ ఏముండదు. వై? బికాస్ సమ్ టూల్ వేరే సిస్టమ్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఫస్ట్ సిస్టమ్ అప్గ్రేడ్ చేస్తుంది, షాడో సిస్టమ్ అప్గ్రేడ్ చేస్తుంది. వన్స్ ఇది అప్గ్రేడ్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఒక ఫేజ్ దగ్గర మనం అడుగుతుంది, నేను డేటాను కాపీ చేయనా దీంట్లోంచి దీంట్లోకి అంటది. ఎస్ అన్నాను అనుకో, అది దీంట్లో అప్గ్రేడ్ అయిన డేటాను మొత్తం తీసుకెళ్ళి దీంట్లో పెట్టేస్తుంది. సో ఆ స్టెప్ ఏంటంటే మనం వీకెండ్ లో చేసుకోవచ్చు. కాబట్టి మనకి అప్పుడు దాకా బిజినెస్ యూజర్స్ లాగానే వర్క్ చేసుకుంటారు. ఒక పక్క షాడోలో అప్గ్రేడ్ నడుస్తుంటది. ఓకే, నౌ గాట్ ఇట్. ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఆన్ ద సినారియో స్ట్రాటజీ? This is the
Without shadow system creation, we cannot do the upgrade, right?
No, without also we can create it. See here, no shadow instance will be used, but it should be longer downtime. Means downtime is more. If you don't have the shadow system, so we can just downtime is more. If you create the standard means shadow will be created with minimum resources. Ante 10 people, they are building the house in 2 months. Okay, 10 people, 10 standard configuration. If you choose it, 10 people means 10 dialogue work process or BTC work process, completing the upgrade work in the 2 months or 1 month. Suppose example 1 month. If you increase the 10 to 20, then how many days it will take to complete your house build? 15 days, right?
Yes.
Right? So which means you are minimizing the downtime. Timelines you are minimizing, which means downtime but high configuration. But you should have the minimum. You should have the free memory, free space. High configuration means enough memory, enough space system should have it. If you don't have that one, then standard is best. You choose the standard with minimum resources, system upgrade will go successful. If you choose this one, it will use the high configuration, high memory, high CPU, then downtime will be reduced, but your memory, high CPU, high memory will be used. So either in the three, you can choose anything you can choose it. So now in our case, which one we will choose it here?
We will go to standard one.
Standard. Okay, standard. Just click on the next button. So here nothing is required. Just click on the next button. Right. So now we got the some roadmap steps here. These are the some steps. So previously we have the for SWPM also we have the steps: define parameter, review parameter, execute service, completed. These are the some related roadmap steps here. Once this extraction is completed, then we will go to the configuration, then it will go to the checks, then it will go to the pre-processing, then it will go to the execution. Like this it will go. So, but the first screen, the first step is called the extraction. In the extraction step, it is asking the, so use the DDIC password. As I told you, right, we have to keep the passwords of the DDIC, this one, this two. So now enter the passwords of the DDIC user, 000 client only. Okay, why? Because 000 is the master client. So if you do master client, it will be applicable for the all the clients also. Then done. So this may take while. Why? Because it is scanning the download directory. Your ECC, SAP patches, whatever you have downloaded the files here. So that is scanning. Scanning means, so that is, we go to the logs here, is scanning. Scanning means it will verify the each and every file in the directory. Each and every file it will verify it. It is verifying. It is verifying whether you downloaded file is correct file or not, whether it is having so valid signature or not. So it is verifying. All the files are getting verified here. See here, here we have the, so logs are generating here. You can see it here, what is happening here, what log files are happening. So all the log files, you can check it out here. Right. So this is the main thing here. So scanning the download directory, which means your ECC, ECC SAP patches download directory. You have placed all the software site. Today only you have downloaded all the softwares, right? So then it is verifying. Each and every file is getting verified here. It is verifying whether you have correctly downloaded or not. It is verifying. It is verifying here. Okay, it is verifying. Here we can observe the logs here. So sum tool will take care of that one. Just you provide the launch the sum tool, open the sum tool. Okay, just to open the sum tool. So download the patches, copy the sum tool, extract the sum tool, open the sum tool, give the passwords and everything, hand over to sum tool. Sum tool will take care of all those things. You just need to watch the screen, whether how it is going. If any errors, you need to fix it. Okay, so that is the thing we have to take care in the systems here. See here it is doing. So nothing, we are not doing any. So మనం బరువులు అయితే ఏం పట్టట్లేదు అనమాట. సమ్ టూలే అన్ని చూసేసుకుంటది. జస్ట్ ఏంటంటే జస్ట్ we have to watch. Okay, that is what sum tool. The basic things in the sum tool. They don't ask you much things in the sum tool. Just they will ask you basic things for as per your experience. How many roadmap steps we have? I will explain it clearly what exactly happens in the sum tool, each and every phase. Okay, you don't need to worry, right? What are the important topics also, I will explain it, right? You don't need to worry. So only thing is, in the class, I am highlighting some points, right? Port number, sum tool commands, what are the passwords users required, right? So what is shadow system concept here? So I'm highlighting some points, right? Those are the important things here. Those are the important things which they will ask you clearly, right? So that phase is completed. Then it's taken the next phase. So there are sub pages, multiple pages are there. You don't need to remember all those things here. You need to remember these 6 pages. These 6 pages you need to remember. So when this phase is completed, when it's going to the configuration phase, that time it will ask your confirmation. Extraction is successfully completed. Do you want to move configuration phase. Yes, 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 like that it will ask. But within the extraction phase, there are some multiple phases. You can see here, now currently DB check free is running. Then next one, this will run in the task list. What are the tasks it is doing here? Next one, next one, next one, like this. It will do the all the work here. DB check free here. DB check free. So DB check free means it is checking the free space. So all those things it is checking here. All those things, any inconsistencies. So what's happening in the database level, everything is okay or not, it is checking. So as of now, out of 100%, you can see the 1% completed. This is a progress bar. This is the progress bar. This is the roadmap steps, what is happening here. This is the information bar, what is happening here. So then this is the status. All here it is the process bar, in progress bar, what is happening here, right? This is the status bar, how much percentage completed and everything here. This is the steps, what is the task currently it is running, like what time it is started. Each and everything is recorded, right? Recorded means it will save into the log files here. It will save into the log files here. So this just we have to wait until extraction. Something is asking, we have to provide it here. Here nothing will ask, just user ID, password. Then if any issues, we need to fix it. Click on the next button. And once the extraction is completed, when it's going to the configuration phase, that time it will ask your confirmation to proceed further. Then just click on the next button. So most of the time you have to work clicking the next button, next button, next button, next step, next step, next step, right? But before clicking the next step, why you are clicking the next step? That is what very important here. See here, it is running. It is running for some time. So almost 3 minutes. So why this is 3 minutes? Let's check what is doing here. So you can check the what is happening. I think that is completed. Next one is the spam check. Spam. Next one is the spam checking. It is checking here, right? Then that is completed. The next one is the none. So automatically within the step, within the phase, it will go to the next step, next step, next step, like this, right? Automatically. So it will go to the next steps. So just when the extraction is completed, then it will go, it will open the configuration step here. You can also watch it, observer URL, some observer URL. You can also observe it. So what's happening once you log into the server? So this is the main URL. This is the observer URL. So you can also observe it, like what is the step, in which step it is there. So we have the main URL and the observer URLs also available here. Let me paste it here. HTML. Just open the URL from once you log into the remote desktop. You can also see what's happening here in the system. So it will take it further. This is the sum total. In this page, it will ask the notes apply also. Some notes, some mandatory notes, it will ask us to apply. So that notes also we have to apply it here. So it's progressing, 3% completed. So then up to here, when it comes to the 100%, so then we are good phase. We are in the good status. We have done the upgrade with successfully, right? So yeah, it's running. It will run. It will take time and it will run. Someone from your team, so please post the system message in SM02. Okay, post the system message in SM02 till tomorrow, end of the tomorrow. It should expire tomorrow, saying that hi, users are hi, your team. So currently we are doing the upgrade in the ECP production system. So please don't restart, or so please save your work, like that. You can, so you can just update the system message. Okay, who will take care of that one? Just do that one. Okay, so